Hi, I'm David GANTT, your Buncombe County Commission Chair. Greenways are a very important part of our policy in Buncombe County. We need to be healthier, we need to respect the land, we need to learn how to live with the land instead of tearing it up and just developing everything we have. God's entrusted us to take care of this beautiful mountain area and beautiful rivers. And the only way we can do this is to plan and look ahead. We are developing a master plan for greenways, conservation easements, which are buying development rights, and parks where we buy land outright. All of these are important to the future Buncombe County because we want to appreciate what we have, we want to protect what we have, and we want to preserve it for our children, our grandchildren, and all the other people who live in Buncombe County after them. We need to plan ahead, and greenways are one of the best ways I know to protect and preserve what we have here.
Of all of the methods that you can use to conserve land, greenways is probably the most versatile because not only does it preserve open space and also help enhance the environmental benefits of the area, it provides public access to everyone, to the rivers and ridgetops and protected lands. So it has a social justice value that other methods of land conservation might not provide. Another aspect of greenways in Buncombe County is the connections. So our greenways are going to be more than linear parks that run alongside rivers. Our greenways are going to connect people to where they go to school and where they work and where they want to shop, and it's going to connect one community to the next community, and we're really excited about that idea of connections in Buncombe County.
When we first moved to the neighborhood, I walk a lot, so I started exploring and got down, found this creek, found Hominy Creek here, went back, looked on the county GIS to find out who owned it. So I started pursuing ways that this could be public land. I felt like no matter what, this needed to be public land. We formed a group called the Friends of Hominy Creek Greenway and to basically oversee and plan, come up with ideas. We're going to be working with the Parks and Recs and hopefully partner up with Blue Ridge Bicycle Club. It's one of the beauties that's happening here right now. A lot of neighbors are using it more. People are meeting neighbors that they've not met before. I think the Greenway is going to be very good for our community in terms of being opportunities for people to work together, opportunities for us to meet each other out here, opportunities for recreation, riding the bike. It's easy to get to the river now from here. I see kids on bikes with their parents riding through here. This area has needed that. Greenway projects are very vital to Buncombe County and Asheville. They're very vital spaces. It goes beyond just a park in that it also becomes a transportation corridor. I'd love to see the connections where I can go from here and eventually get to Black Mountain on a greenway. There's a lot of places that can be good greenway, and I think the people need to make an initiative. If there's an area that, like for this, I saw this as a perfect greenway. If we hadn't bought it, somebody else would have. I don't know what would have been developed here. We only have a certain amount of time to get a piece of property sometimes. We need public spaces like this. We need places the kids can come. We need places families can get together and places we can be outdoors.
Well, my name is Rick LUTOVSKY. I spent most of my career in economic development through chambers of commerce primarily. And it has been my experience that quality of life issues are some of the most important in terms of recruitment and retention of companies. I personally have been involved with a company attempting to relocate to the Asheville area where the opportunity for their employees to commute to and from work was critical to their decision. They ended up staying where they were, which incidentally was Boulder, Colorado, which has one of the finest bike and greenway systems, I believe, in the country. But it was a wake-up call for us that these are the type of things that are important to us. I believe we need to address this situation. I know it's a monumental undertaking, but I'm looking forward to being engaged in the process.
Hey, I'm Van Burnett of the Hoppin' Blueberry Farm out here in Black Mountain, North Carolina. Beautiful Black Mountain, North Carolina. The farm has been out here in the family for 150 years. I'm just lucky enough to be a steward of this farm right now, trying to make it a survival with turning the farm into an agricultural diversity, sustainability being the key, and also involving the farm with agritourism to try to get people out here to tour the farm. The importance of a greenway to me is everything, really. It just makes sense. I don't understand really why we haven't had greenways here from the word go. As soon as the road was built, there should have been a way to walk next to that road, or there should have been another route that you could walk to enjoy the scenery and the cultural activities that have been going on for this area for 210 years, specifically right in this area anyway.
Greenways are extremely important in Buncombe County because who we are as a community, we kind of thrive on outdoor activity and a lot of recreation to include cycling, hiking, walking, and these greenways provide safe places for people to go out through the week and on the weekend and enjoy that without the hazard of getting into traffic. One of the most hazardous things you can do in Buncombe County statistically is drive your vehicle. We show that as far as a community, we have a pretty low crime rate, but we do have a pretty high incidence of motor vehicle accidents. One of the things that a greenway will do is it keeps the pedestrian traffic as well as the cycling traffic off the main roadways to cut down on those accidents. I, as well as my family, would enjoy having greenways in places where they don't exist currently, to where we could go out and have more recreation.
At Buncombe County Parks, Greenways, and Recreation Services, we're already thinking about what we can do once the greenways are implemented. We've been working with Healthy Buncombe and the Safe Routes to School program on ways to educate and incentivize students within schools to want to walk and bike to school, and also to plan better methods and safer methods for kids to be able to do that. We'll also be providing bike safety classes on the greenways. The League of American Bicyclists has a certification program that a number of people in the Asheville-Buncombe area have finished and are certified league bike safety instructors, and we plan to hold these types of classes on the greenways for people of all ages to be able to learn to ride their bikes safely, not only on the greenways, but in vehicular traffic.
America spends more than $2 trillion a year on health care, yet more than half of all Americans suffer from one or more chronic diseases, most of which are preventable. If you take a look at the leading health indicators in the nation, in North Carolina, in Buncombe County, physical activity is right there at the top. And we know that if we're going to have an impact on chronic diseases and obesity rates in North Carolina, Buncombe County, and the nation, we need to make physical activity as easy as possible for all citizens in our community. Buncombe County has an opportunity here to be a leader, not only in the region, but the state and the nation. I'm thrilled that we have such energy, vision, and leadership around Greenway projects and the types of physical activity, family opportunities, community engagement, recreational activities. So the Greenways project is a very important piece of the health promotion and wellness puzzle.
My name is GIBBIE Harris, and I'm the health director here in Buncombe County. Greenways are important for communities in so many different ways. Obviously, from a public health standpoint, we're interested in people being as active as they possibly can. Greenways provide plenty of opportunity for families, individuals, groups of people to participate in activity on a daily basis. Also, our partners will have the opportunity to create more chances for people in our community to be active. So all around, it's a good opportunity, and the health department's very engaged and involved and excited about this planning process.